Hey y'all, so if you saw this video or you found it, thank the algorithm. Um, you probably most likely know that Dragon's Dogma 2 is running on some pretty bad optimization. Um, the game, it's just not functioning properly, and we've been waiting, a lot of us, for over a decade, almost 12 years, and like I really want to enjoy the game, but it's very boop pee pee doo doo caca, you know? So, I'm gonna show you a neat trick that actually someone on Reddit found, so I'll shout them out a little later during the video. And but just before I do that, I'm gonna just show you, in case you don't know, the copium right now, how bad it's running. I'm recording, and I'm streaming. So, so give it like 10 more frames. Give it 10 more
I
frames.
don't know, bro. 60 FPS to me, pretty good.
That's funny, Frank. Bro, we
Yeah,
don't leave
that's
a
what
bad
you're
review
saying.
right now, bro.
Yeah, we gotta optimize. So I have Dragon's Dogma 2 running right now, and here's the trick. It's very simple. You're going to go to Task Manager, then you're going to click on Details. Um, and while this is playing, I'm going to tell you right now exactly what to do, and the video will do it just a little slowly because I do have a bit of other information to go over. Basically, all you have to do, go to Details in Task Manager, look at the dd2.exe. You're going to right click on that, and you're going to set their priority to high. By default, these executive files are set to normal, hence why it's called normal. This game is very CPU intensive, so when you set it on high, you are really giving yourself quite a boost in performance. Now, granted, it won't double your frame rate or anything like that, and you will probably still have to mess with the settings here and there. I will show you the settings I'm currently using, but I will also show you, and I'll have timestamps on everything here, a first test without this trick working. So it's going to be Dragon's Dogma 2 on normal priority. Show you the kind of the frame rates running there. I actually had to redo the test like 3 times because I realized that the Steam overlay doesn't actually show up in my recording. So, yay. Anyway, I'm gonna show you the frame rates running on normal, and then the frame rates running on high priority, and then from there you can decide if this trick is worth using. Now, also a shout out to the person that made me aware of this trick. They actually posted it on the Dragon's Dogma subreddit, so go like the post and follow them or something. I guess their name is Ramos Posa, up on screen right now. Very useful. Yes, this trick, highly recommended. Hey y'all, welcome to the testing portion of this video. So I'm going to be using MSI Afterburner to actually show you the frame rates here. The tests are very simple. This first test, I will use the same exact settings. Actually, well, for both of them, I'll use the same in-game settings. However, in this first one, the priority will be on normal. So this is as if you're playing the game normally. You don't know about this trick. And I'm going to go through the same areas, do about the same things, and just show you on the top left here. And I'll actually also use some editing to zoom that in, so you can properly see the frame rate. So here, as you can see, we loaded in. We are at about 40 frames. So for the rest of this, I'm just going to move around a little for a little bit of context here. This is the camp you get to, similar to in Dragon's Dogma 1. Actually, the camp looks quite similar, honestly. This is where you find your first pawn and so on. And as you can see, the frame rate is not looking that good. We are definitely under 40 frames. We sometimes do reach 40, 41, but it's not looking very good here. So in order to actually get out of this camp, you have to talk to this guy. You can accept this quest if you want to, if you don't have to, blah 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 blah, right? So I'm going to skip through this. Okay, so now we're actually going to leave the camp here, and there's going to be, I believe, 2 battles that I'll be able to showcase here with some goblins. And I'm just showing you the frame rate here. This was my first experience before learning about the little trick that I showed you, and the combat, it's like it feels nice in the sense that the physics that they added to it and the weight of the blows do feel pretty cool, but the frame rate's just kind of not there. We're at about 40, low 40s right now. There's another pack of goblins over down there, so I'm gonna tell my pawns to, go fight them. And really neat thing actually here that I wanted to showcase, which I thought was pretty cool, is you can actually throw stuff like this. And I missed, but you could definitely hit that goblin there. So I'm gonna go down there and do one more combat here to show you. So right now, once again, we barely reached the 50s there, very low 50s. A little bit of a choppy combat. So I'm gonna let this play for a little bit more, finish the combat here, and then we're gonna go into test 2. Okay, so now we're in test 2, so keep in mind the in-game settings will be the same, and I'll actually show you my in-game settings at the end of the video here after the second test. The only difference is that I've now gone into the task manager, I've done the trick, and now we are on high priority. So we're back in the same save file. As you can see, already a very noticeable difference. We were before at just flat 40, looking at that wall of the tent right there, and now we're just standing at the camp. This used to go below 40. We were in the 30s. Now we're at about 45, 46. I'd say probably an average of 45 here. Definitely an improvement in my opinion. I'd say you're getting at least about 10 frames of difference, which at these lower frames, in my opinion, does make quite a bit of difference. Playing at a stuttery 30 frames to 45 minimum feels quite a bit better, in my opinion. But, this is why we're doing the test here and why I'm showing you this. So what I'm going to do is show you the exact same battles. So I'm going to skip through this dialogue real quick and I'll see you there. Alright, so now we are in test 2, combat 2, let's go. So this combat, especially this first one, the frame rate isn't that much more than in test 1, but I do believe there is actually more NPCs in this battle. There's a random pawn there, and then this NPC, I don't remember if they were there in test 1, but the main difference is you actually see we start getting to 50, a little bit over 50, and over here before, we were barely reaching the 50 mark, and right now we're actually getting close to 60, and here we did just reach 60, so the frames are not lying. There's definitely a difference, and in my opinion, when I was playing this, I actually felt like it was playing quite a bit better. For some reason, actually, a little bit weird here, the recording does get a little bit choppy, but the frame rate is right there for you to see. So definitely, in my opinion, night and day difference, and definitely worth doing this trick. So if you think so too, now you know how to do it. Let me know if this works for you. Leave a comment, like, dislike, I don't care. Do whatever this video did for you, right? So have a great day and thank you for watching.